Hey, what's up my friends? There are two crucial things you need to know about these binoculars before you spend your money on them. I'm going to talk about those two things in just a second, but first let's go over some of the features and what it's like to actually use these, including the most common question on Amazon around using them with eyeglasses. These are a lightweight, small pair of binoculars that are super powerful. I've used other binoculars that seem just too big to take anywhere on a hike or on a boat or anything like that. These feel like the perfect size for me, and they feel really good in my hand. They have a really nice grip plastic cover around the entire binocular, so it makes holding on to them really nice, and you can grip them really well, even with wet hands. So it comes with two sets of caps, basically, well, really three sets of caps. So right here you have these caps right here that are for the eyepieces. You can actually lace these into your strap right here so that when you take them off, they just dangle on your strap, which is really nice and convenient. I don't have them attached to my strap because I just didn't really need them, and I have the bag that I'll show you here in just a second. There's something about the bag I want to show you too. You have the eye element caps, and then you have the wide element caps right here that are attached to the binoculars. So you just fold those down and those stay with the binoculars, which again is really nice. You can detach them if you want to. Next, you have a good range of eye width adjustment right here. So this is fully adjusted to a wide eye set and then all the way to a narrow eye set. I can use these, my kids can use these, and we don't have any problems. Some of those larger pairs of binoculars can't go very narrow, so if you are wanting to share them with a kid or give them to a child or somebody smaller, there may be some restrictions with those ones, but not with these ones. These ones are really nice. So they built in a feature into these binoculars that allows you to use them with eyeglasses, and basically this part right here of the eyepiece extends out. So when you're not using them with eyeglasses, you want to have those extended out, and that gets your eyes the right distance away from the lens right here. When you are using them with eyeglasses or sunglasses, all you have to do is just push those back in, and then the space between your glasses holds that space and keeps your eyes the proper distance away from the lens. They also come with a nice neoprene shoulder strap. It's comfortable, it has a little bit of a stretch to it. It feels nice on my neck, even wearing it for hours, hiking around, all of that kind of stuff. I don't find I get any irritation from this strap. Some of these straps that come with binoculars are a little bit irritating, a little bit stiff. I appreciate that they have this strap right here. I'm gonna dive in how to adjust the focal in just a second because there's something very specific about that. But I just wanna show you the other accessories that come with it. So it comes with this nice bag right here. It is nice and cushioned for the binoculars in there. They're not gonna get damaged when they're in this. It is a Velcro close bag, just like this. And it also comes with an adjustable shoulder strap so that you can have them in the bag if you want to and carry them around that way. Next, it comes with a phone holder, which I've absolutely loved playing around with to take long distance photos with and videos with my camera through the binoculars. So basically what you do is you determine what your main lens on your camera is. In my case, it's this top lens right here. So all I have to do is put my phone in this spring-loaded case right here, or this spring-loaded holder, and then I just need to align the hole of this piece right here with my main camera. If you can see that, I want to line that up perfectly, and then I can tighten up this so it holds it in place. And then all I have to do is take the binoculars, choose the left side of the binoculars, and place them on the binoculars just like that. Then I can open up my camera and I can take pictures through the binoculars just like that. If I want to, I know that's hard for you to see because of the reflection, but if I want to, I can actually zoom in because initially I'm gonna have this circle, which can take some cool photos. But if I zoom in, I can open up that circle. So now I don't have the circle around the frame, and I can just take photos that way. I've loved having this feature. In fact, it's even a little bit more fun than just having the binoculars themselves. So now let's talk about focal adjustment. Because our eyes see in different focal lengths, There is an adjustment on these binoculars to compensate for that, but you need to set it up correctly. So you have the main focal adjustment right here in the middle of binoculars, just like any other set, but you also have a single focal adjustment right here on the right eye. So what you want to do is you want to actually cover your left eye or cover the left lens when you're doing that, and dial in your right eye first with this dial right here on the binoculars. Once you have that dialed in and focused, then you want to cover up the right side and dial in your left focus right here with this dial. Now what will happen is anytime you want to focus on a certain object, this eye is already dialed in to your eyesight. So what that means is when somebody picks these up that's not you, they may need to dial it in that way for both eyes to be totally in focus. But once you get that focus dialed in, these are very clean and crisp binoculars. I've absolutely loved having these in the truck. We can pull them out, look at wildlife, you know, all of that sort of stuff. They're so much fun, super compact, and a great value for the price. So I hope this video has been helpful in deciding whether or not these are the right binoculars for you. Thank you so much for watching. Peace, everybody.